Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today. Click on the store locator and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you.
We are gold for energy. Send it. Incoming. Put the money in the bag, man.
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there? This is awesome! Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit, go! God!
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution. Brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com. Yeah! Welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution, kids. Jesse's here. Wait, well, nope, she's not here. She's not here, guys. She's not here. Sorry about it. You only got Papa Bear today, all right? It's the summertime. Kids are out for the summer. They're no longer in school right now. Parents are trying to figure everything out. And let's face it, the kids have to go somewhere. They got to do something over summer break, or they'll hate us forever. They'll look back at their childhood and kind of say, hey, I was a kid in a cage, all right? Despite all my rage, I was still just a kid in a cage, kind of like those kids down at the border. So she took him out to a water park with somebody else in the neighborhood and all that other stuff. And you got to give Mama a break once in a while, all right? She's not here, but it's going to be a banger of a show anyways. Bob, what's going on with the internet here, friends? What do we got with Spectrum? Now, I think we're on step 17 of 19, if I'm not correct. Am I not correct?
It's hard for me to articulate it properly, so it might be better if you just took your pants off.
Okay.
Bent over your little RPR desk there.
Sure. Facing camera, ass facing camera.
Asshole facing camera,
All right.
showing butthole like Joe Exotic's boy.
Love to do that.
And then we just put as much stuff up as possible.
Okay.
Until you thank us.
That all sounds great.
Yeah.
That all sounds great.
I think technically they're done.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they done?
And then you're responsible for removing everything from your ass.
Now the onus
okay,
is
good,
on
good,
us.
good.
Yeah. They just left.
So, kids, you've listened to the show over the years. We've always had problems with the internet. Finally, somebody said, "Hey, we've got fiber." Although the Google headquarters is 8 miles down the road. It's not Google fiber. No, they don't come out 8 miles away from their headquarters.
They don't come to the sticks out here.
Jesus, 8 miles away. No, we don't offer that. So we called everybody else. Spectrum finally said, hey, we're going to do this for you. We got fiber. They showed up yesterday, 4 people. 1 guy worked, right? The other 3 were training.
Yeah, it was like how many monkeys to screw in a light bulb.
Yeah, and then they said, all right, we're all done. Your IT department's got it from here. To which your response was what, Bob?
What? We don't have an IT department.
No.
Look around.
Look at this goddamn place. Put the camera on you, by the way. Look at it. It's half a football field here. People are doing drugs. A guy's drinking. It's at noon over there. There's no IT department here.
Right.
And I'm a fucking moron when it comes to anything tech-wise.
They told us specifically. They had a wonderful analogy.
Okay.
We turn on the water. You're responsible for the plumbing.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Great.
I got a plumber on the way. It's okay.
Perfect. All right, let's give her a little jangle here while let's see if she's up and at 'em here today.
Because we technically have two internets now. We have this internet we're currently using, which we've always had, and it sucks. And now we have this like high-speed internet that we need to like continue to set up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's give her a jangle here. She's in charge of this now. She's 100 years old, I think. I've chatted with her on the phone before. Man, we were this close to swapping some World War II stories. She might have been working in the factories and whatnot, and that's fine. Look, God bless her. But you got to do this job here. Oh, boy. Could be sleepy time. Could be Biden time for her.
Good afternoon, Spectrum. This is Kim.
Hi, Kim. How are you? This is Ross Patterson. You guys were coming out to Tetherball Academy Media yesterday to set up the internet, and they didn't end up setting it up.
Well, I replied to your email and Rob's today.
Yes, Robert Fox III?
Yes. So I sent y'all an email. Let's see. I don't even know what time, but it's around 9:34.
Okay, 9:34 a.m. Rob, can you pull that up, please? He's right next to me, ma'am. I'm going to have him pull up this email here.
All right.
Okay, Rob, sorry, he's on the other side of the room, ma'am. So can you just read that aloud, Rob?
What? Which email?
The email from Kim here this morning.
Yeah, it says, "Good morning, gentlemen. We do not provide router with dedicated fiber installations unless you purchase managed services from us as well. Due to liability reasons, and installation techs are not allowed to touch any customer-owned equipment." Something that should have been explained from the beginning. And then it says somewhere in the fine print, you are responsible for coordinating and completing any and all rearrangement, augmentation, and configuration of your equipment, facilities, and systems.
Okay, so Kim, have you been here before?
I'm in the Dallas area.
Oh, you're in the Dallas area. Lovely. I guess I got some friends here from the Dallas area. So they left just a box on the wall, and me personally, Kim, and maybe you're the same way, I feel like I'm a Luddite. I don't know nothing about technology here. So what am I supposed to do next? Because usually when you pay $1,000 a month for internet, they come and set the whole shebang up for you, and it's a fun, flirty thing. You get a password of your own. I was kind of tossing between a couple of Hope Solo, hashtag beehole, things like that. So what do I do now?
Okay, there's no password. If you've got a router or an IT person that's going to set up a firewall to protect your network, or if you've got a switch, or if you want it to go to multiple devices other than through a router, everything will be handed off to you through that port number 3 that's labeled there. That is an Ethernet cable handoff, so you need to have your own Ethernet cable, plug it into that, and then plug the other end into your network equipment. Configure your network equipment to see the internet coming through there, which is the IP information.
Kim, that's a lot going on there. I have no idea what you were talking about here. So how do I go about doing that, and who else do I call? Because I was assuming, again, for $1,000 a month, you guys would set the whole thing up. What I was told by the 4 gentlemen that were here, one was actually working, 3 were just training, which was fun, that we do, what was it, Rob?
They provide the water, we provide the plumbing.
Yeah, well, they provide the water. We provide the plumbing, which I wasn't told. Because not only am I not good at internet, terrible at plumbing. Always have been since I was a kid.
Yeah. Well, you need an IT person.
Oh, okay. So should I hire one?
That, or you may already know somebody. I mean, do you know? I mean, a lot of times I ask somebody if they go to church. If they go to church, there's a lot of people in the church that might work in IT that will come and give you a hand and tell you what you need. Hook it up for you after you buy the equipment and get you all set up to go. Otherwise, if you know somebody that's like a hardcore gamer or something like that, they could definitely do this in minimal time. If you're only going to use a router instead of adding multiple pieces to your network, you can get one of those from Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart. You need to get a gigabit router because it's going to need to handle 1 gigabit of upload speed as well as 1 gigabit of download speed. And let me explain what this dedicated circuit is that you purchased for $1,000 a month.
Yes, please do.
This is your own lane on the internet. We built a direct line from our hub office to you. It's not shared by anybody. The bandwidth is completely Tetherball Academy Media's. And, I mean, we don't let you charge tolls for people using it. But it's your own lane on the internet.
Okay, so
and that's what you're paying for.
Gotcha. So when you say it's my own lane, it's kind of like the HOV lane, right? Like it's the HOVA lane that I kind of drive in, and nobody else is.
Right. It's more Autobahn with nobody on it.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so nobody will be out on the road, so I can kind of gun it and maybe go 150, 160 on there and not really have any concerns.
You can go 1 gigabit, which is 1,000 megabits, up and down at the same time.
Up and down at the same time? Okay, so just to confirm here, so Rob kind of just looked that up. So for me to hire an IT person, we are in Austin. It's a bit pricey here, Kim, and that would be roughly, what, $65 a year, Bob, on Indeed.com probably? Yeah. So
like I say, or you could just get like a Geek Squad kind of person.
What do they look like typically? Because I know, look, I know the first suggestion you had was church, potentially finding somebody at church. What do I look for if I'm going to church, when I go to church this Sunday, forgive me, what do I look for? What would an IT person look like?
The person that puts the song lyrics or whatever up on the boards for people to sing the songs to, that's running the keyboards, the lights, the stuff like that.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I'll talk to them. I go to it's a great church, African American, a lot of drums and stuff like that. So they actually have a really good soundboard, great equipment there, and I love it. So maybe I can chat with him, is what you're saying. Or the other thing, I mean,
there may be somebody else, that is what their job is during the week, and they're a person in the congregation that would just be willing to come over and help you out.
Sure. I think my pastor's...
the router is you can go full-blown, $350, $1,000, whatever, but you can get away with $130 or less. Okay,
it's kind of expensive. And in regards to the pastor...
I mean, if you were to have our managed services, you just the router part alone, you get to pay an additional $50 a month for it. So you could own it in 2 months. That's why, it'd be better to buy your own router.
Got it. That was never explained to me. And again, pastor at my church, I can't really ask him right now. The last time I was there, he said I didn't give enough in the basket. And look, you get it. We've all been there. Price has been high for the last 4 years. Now, the last thing you said was a hardcore gamer. What does a hardcore gamer look like, I guess?
Teenager.
Oh, a teenager? Okay.
You know, somebody that plays video games.
Yeah, no, obviously. So, all right, I'll try to find one of those kids off the streets.
You probably have people that. What is the actual nature of your experience there at Tetherball Academy?
Me personally?
No, just what is your draw? What do you provide? What service do you provide?
I believe in my heart of hearts that I provide a lot of humor and goodness to the community, but that unfortunately does not translate to tech skills. So I'm unable to hook up a router, but I did meet what looked like some hardcore gamers at the No Kings protest this weekend downtown Austin. So I got a couple of their numbers. And a lot of blue hair, purple, and a lot of things like that. One was wearing like a Minecraft shirt.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. Ross, let me just tell you, I'm a quadruple Texas grandma. So I'm no spring chicken that you're talking to. I have a very dry sense of humor, and I'm picking up on yours. And I actually like it. And I do think that you provide a fun experience even on my phone call with you. Okay? So I'm going to kind of go with the flow and tell you that it's really not too terribly difficult to do this. You just mainly need a gigabit router so that you can see that upload speed. You've got a great fiber internet that's going to take care of your business needs, and you probably won't have to upgrade that for quite some time. It just depends, because I don't know exactly what you do. I honestly have, like 90 different projects going on at any one time. So, I don't know the nature of your business, especially being in the Dallas area. But anyway, there are instructions and YouTube videos and that kind of thing as far as being able to do this the way that they designed the handoff to be an Ethernet cable or an RJ45 cable like you would plug into the side of your laptop.
Okay.
It's not anything special. You're going to get one in the box with the router, but it's not going to be long enough.
Okay, great.
Because you've got a wall board, and so you've got that equipment's hanging up high. You're going to plug into that port where I put the arrow. Well, you're not looking at the email, but you've got that open port that's sticking up. You're going to plug in there, and then your Ethernet cable is going to have to go to your router wherever you're going to put that in the room.
Okay. You know what, Kim? I appreciate it. Look, I'm proud that you're a quadruple grandmother. And you love the humor and all that other stuff. And thank you very much. We were just expecting a little more. But you know what, Kim? I love you. And I want you to have a good day. In case nobody said that to you today, I love you, okay?
Well, and I love you too. And I'm thankful that you're a brother in Christ.
Yes. And peace be with you.
You as well. Thank you, Ross.
Thank you. Holy shit. Holy shit. I don't even, it's like when you take a call like that, you can't even be mad.
That lady was awesome.
I know. And you can't even be mad. And it's like, dude, God bless her. She's, 100 years old, quadruple grandma. You guys heard it. Quadruple grandma. Means maybe she's got triplets, like there's 3 more of her, or she's got 4 grandkids. I don't know what the situation is, okay? But she was lovely. And that's why I feel bad now, although we're still getting fucked by Spectrum. And this is still going to cost another fucking $300 is what I'm gathering here, right?
At least. We got to get a router. So Giorgio's coming in this afternoon. He's going to give us the specs, what we need. And then we'll have this taken care of by next week.
Well, it's working. It's working right now, right?
Well, this is different internet.
No, so I'm saying the old school. We have the old school internet here. And holy shit, dude.
Just gotta
what the fuck?
Just got to get Giorgio in here to lay some pipe.
My God, dude. And that's his age. That's his age right there. We just talked to her. Like, that's Giorgio's age. That's 65 to 75 range. That's what he loves. Oh, boy. And then the brother in Christ, dude. I've been saying that to a lot of people lately, and I'm actually amped to hear that. But when you put somebody, here's the thing, guys. If you run a business out there in the world, when you put somebody like this, either on the phone with you or in front of you, you almost can't get mad. I remember the TxDOT situation here. You know, they hired a fucking grandma same thing, to come and take all these meetings with all the pissed off townspeople when they're building the highway through here. And I go, what kind of, when they call the private meeting with me, they go, what kind of thing would you like, concessions and everything else? And what do you think's going on here? And I was like, yeah, well, what's your experience? She goes, well, I have none. I was a teacher. I was a teacher for 35 years. And I go, awesome. How does that translate to TxDOT? How does that translate to you overseeing an 11-lane highway expansion for 18 miles? She was stunned. She goes, I don't really know. I can tell you why. Because you're not going to get fucking yelled at and by a guy like me. Like, that's it. I'm not going to yell at a grandma. I can't yell at that lady either. But Spectrum, Jesus Christ, man. $300 on top of that. I mean, I just say it. And then I would have paid that fucking thing. I'm already getting raped. I don't want to get raped again. All right? Like, there's already some semen seeping out of my asshole. Like, don't say now, the next prisoner is coming in afterwards.
In Spectrum's defense, it was a tag team.
Yes.
Because TxDOT was doing a lot of the banging.
I got the TxDOT emails. They were fine. They look, TxDOT's never slow. And they even pushed this goddamn highway years. But, yeah. Holy shit, man. But, nobody fucking wants to work.
A huge part of the delay was TxDOT permitting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What are we looking at there for TxDOT?
No, I mean for the internet.
No, I know. How long? How long did they
That took them months to get the permits.
Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ.
I'm sure that wasn't on purpose.
That ain't Texas. There's no hold down. Yay! It's 108 degrees here, by the way, today, on top of it. So, yeah. That ain't Texas. This ain't no showdown. We're going down, 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 down. Speed of going down. R. Kelly just went down. OD'd in prison? What the fuck, bro? What happened to R. Kelly? I believe I can die. I believe I can enter the sky. You think he's going up there or down there? You think he's looking down at us or looking up at us? What do you think here for R. Kelly?
Feels like he's going down.
Yeah, sure does. Sure does. So what happened here today, Bob?
Well,
now I think he keeps claiming that the prison guards are trying to fucking kill him.
He believes there's a murder plot against him, and his attorneys are seeking his immediate release from prison and to be in home arrest.
Yeah, of course.
So they believe there's a murder plot against him. They threw a Hail Mary for a Trump pardon.
How'd that work out?
It did not.
Oh, didn't. You don't say.
So far, there's 3 years left. Who knows?
It's weird. When there's actual video of you pissing inside of a 13-year-old girl's mouth, typically you don't get a pardon for something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't prison guards. It was the prison Nazis were after him.
Who's that? The whites?
Yeah, the Aryans were allegedly after him.
No way.
In prison.
We got some white brotherhood there up at the R. Kelly jail in Chicago. That's rare.
He's in North Carolina.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
All right. That's weird, man. All right. So the Aryan Brotherhood is trying to kill him. Is he? What's his condition there, Bob? What are we looking at?
He is. Let's see. He's in the hospital. I know that. He OD'd on his anxiety medication.
Okay.
And he's hospitalized right now. I think he's alive. I think he's awake. He's alive, obviously. I think he's awake. And his attorneys claim we've engaged in conversations with multiple persons close to the White House, to President Trump.
Sure.
Yeah, but his client does not have the luxury to wait for vindication from the courts because Nazis are trying to murder him in prison.
Yeah. And look, that's going to happen. We've all seen prison movies. Nazis, murder. That's what they do. All right? There's nothing you can do about it except for try to stay alive from the Nazis.
And by the way,
yeah,
it was. I'm sorry. This is a good little plot if any of it's true.
I hope it is.
The guards were involved. It's my mistake. The guards were involved.
Yeah.
So the original filing includes a sworn declaration from a terminally ill inmate, Michael Glenn Stein, claiming 3 high-ranking prison officials asked him to carry out the murder of R. Kelly while he was in custody in Arizona. Stein, who is a Nazi, claims the officials offered him the opportunity to escape custody and live out his final months as a, quote, free man in exchange for Kelly's murder.
Wow. I like that. What's he serving? 30 years? 30 or 40, right?
Kelly?
Yeah.
30.
30. Any shot at parole, or is that a hard 30 there? Because if it is, I'm going to be honest with you. I would have paid the guards myself to kill me. Just like, hey, man, give me something to fucking OD in my sleep, and let's get this over with here. I'm not spending 3 fucking years or 30 years in fucking prison to sing you my greatest hits catalog so I don't get fucking raped on a daily basis.
He is not eligible for parole until he's 80.
80 years old. Holy shit. Yep. Go ahead and kill me. If I'm Robert Sylvester Kelly, and that's his real name, by the way, smart of him just to go with R. Kelly on that one. I pay those guys, the White Brotherhood, the Aryan Nation, whatever it is, and I say, hey, that bologna sandwich, just load it up. Load it up with fentanyl, all right? Give me a nice, big, fat fentanyl sandwich and let me fucking die. Because I don't want to spend the next 30 years in here singing my fucking greatest hits catalog to these fucks. Because you know that's what happens, right?
Dude, why not just go in, dominate every talent show until you die? Every prison talent show.
You know how miserable that would be? He has sold out arenas around the world. I believe I can fly. It was in the Michael Jordan Space Jam movie, for Christ's sakes.
Still is.
And now, he's got to sing at a fucking talent show every goddamn month in some shithole prison in North Carolina.
It's a federal prison. So he was convicted in New York and Chicago, but since it's federal charges, he got sent to the Fed in North Carolina.
Yeah,
only medium security.
Damn. Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's not the worst. So not the best either, but not the worst. But yeah, dude, could you imagine all those grimy fucks, those chomos in there, just waiting?
What do you mean?
Waiting for R. Kelly to get on the stage and just please sing us your greatest. I believe I can fly. And he's just fucking miserable, dude. Just absolutely fucking miserable. We got listeners coming in the show. God damn, just chatting away like we don't have a live show over here. No, by all means, continue the conversation. Don't let me interrupt you. Holy shit. You give people a few hard AF seltzers, and suddenly they're the goddamn hosts back there. Is that the prison, Bob?
Yeah, it looks like it's got some basketball courts.
It's not bad. It's not horrific.
It's medium security.
Look at that. There's like a half track there. You could run a half a mile there, kind of back and forth in a little horseshoe. Is there some type of basketball court for that young man?
Who knows how many were converted to pickleball courts, but there's
very true. That's happening in my neighborhood, too. We've got a pickleball court.
There's 5 courts.
Lovely. 5 courts.
By the way, pickleball is blown up in prison.
I know.
It's huge in prison.
It's huge. It's everywhere, dude. It's everywhere. Once white moms in the suburbs decide something, it's done. It's all like, we're doing it. We're doing pickleball. We're doing fucking pickleball every goddamn day, Karen. Every fucking Saturday, we're playing pickleball at 10 a.m. Wake up, Karen. We're playing pickleball. We're going out there and playing pickleball. And now they got it in prisons. Now they got it in my neighborhoods. People are like, oh, my God, when's the pickleball? In the HOAs, when's the pickleball? I don't know. I don't care. about the goddamn sport, all right? It's just people who are lazy enough to not play tennis. That's all this is, all right? You don't live near a beach, so you can't play the little paddleball board game on the fucking sand. That's all pickleball is, for Christ's sakes. And every time somebody hits me up about playing competitively against them or in some league or some friend is just, oh, man, I'm fucking addicted to it. I'm like, just go buy some rollerblades. If you're going to be a loser, just go buy some fucking rollerblades. Okay? Let's just do that. That's all we need to do. All right, real quick, we got some sponsors to put this shit wagon on the air. I don't know how. And this first company is my brother in Christ, I think. Just going back to the top of the show there with Cam. This is my brother in Christ. This is OmahaSteaks.com. 50% off for the 4th of July. Plus, our listeners get an extra $45 off with the promo code GrillingRoss at checkout here. Yeah. Love Omaha Steaks. They got everything from handcrafted steaks to family grilling favorites. Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience for all your 4th of July grilling plans. Enjoy USDA certified tender steaks, juicy burgers, and so much more. And now, during their 4th of July sale, you can get 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com. Plus, our listeners get an extra $45 off with the promo code GrillingRoss at checkout. That's all one word, by the way. I love these goddamn things, all right? They show up in a styrofoam cooler. Even in this heat, shit, I was gone. I was at a football camp. Goddamn thing sat out there for 36 hours, and it was fine. It's amazing. These guys are the best in the biz. Omaha Steaks has been America's original butcher since 1917, a family-owned company with over 100 years of expertise in the meat industry. Oh, they also carry those mouth-watering burgers, chicken, pork, seafood, and delectable desserts. Get fired up for the 4th of July with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide during their 4th of July sale. For an extra $45 off, use the promo code GrillingRoss at checkout. That's 50% off at omahasteaks.com. And an extra $45 off with the promo code GrillingRoss at checkout. You check out that site for details. Next up, Bobby, we got Hims. Not hers, but Hims, dude. It's Hims. Barah. Talking about sex. Yeah. Goddamn, we're on YouTube today. I wish we could play some R. Kelly for this. I wish we could play some R. Kelly. Man, back in the day, black people used to get real pregnant to R. Kelly. Real pregnant, dude. And it'd be a great time to play it underneath this. Men, if you're ED, which is erection dysfunction, is that right? Is that right, Bob?
Erectile
I don't really like that.
dysfunction.
I think it's erection dysfunction, you know? Like it's a whole thing. Like the erectile kind of sounds like, you know, something a construction worker would do. I like erection is what we need to go with here. All right. Look, Hims. That's just off the cuff. You can take that for free, but I'm just saying. Erectile kind of feels like, oh, what do you want? Do you want Spanish tile, erectile? What do you want in the kitchen? Let's just call it a full erection, right? Let's call it a full boner at this point. Boner pills is what we're talking about. If ED is getting you down, you need Hims to get your confidence back and other things back up. Like your boner. I'm talking about your boner. Guys, Hims provides access to treatments that can help you stay hard and last longer so you can be ready whenever the mood strikes. Yeah. Fucking A, dude. Sometimes it strikes at the gym. All right? Now, don't take it there. All right? Obviously wait to go home unless you know the person you maybe you're working out with a wife or a girlfriend or something, but if it does, it does. Hims is changing men's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable sexual health treatments from the comfort of your couch. Hims provides access to a range of doctor-trusted ED treatments like chewable tablets, Viagra, and Cialis, and their generics up to 95% off. Shit, 95% less, for Christ's sake. Excuse me. The process is 100% online, so there's no need for uncomfortable doctor visits. Just fill out an intake form on their sites, and a medical provider will determine the right treatment option. If prescribed, the medication ships directly to you for free. No insurance is needed. One low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care. With hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, Hims can help you find the ED option that works for you. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/Ross Patterson. That's HIMS.com/Ross Patterson for your personalized ED treatment options. Hims.com/Ross Patterson. This featured products includes compounded products which are not approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality of the FDA. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and importantly, safety information. Prices vary based on products and subscription plan. Yes! Boners! All right, so whoever was talking back there. No? I'm looking at the lady, all right? If you guys are drinking hard F's, grab me one out of the fridge, okay? No, not you. You were not the one that was talking. It was them. I want to shame her. Shame her. The both of you guys. Grab one out of the fridge for me. We're live on air. Wherever, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, you own the place. You know what I'm saying? Grab one and bring one up live on air. Hand goes up, mouth goes shut. If we're going to do this, let's do it together today. As you know over here, we leave the studio doors open. You guys built this fucking place. So you can come in and enjoy it. Obviously, we got two new co-hosts back there who are chatty as fuck. Today, we had a woman who believed in Christ. I had a brother in Christ. I had a sister in Christ on the phone. No, come on up. You can come on camera. Come on up here. There's yours. I didn't mean right in front of the camera. I mean, what is going on here? Is that camera even on over there, Delco? This is your camera. I know, but is that one even on today? If not, it's fine. But yeah, go ahead and hand me one. There you go. Is it on? Is that camera on? Oh, Jesse's no? Okay, yeah. So walk right around here and then just wave to the audience. This was the gentleman that was talking with his wife, your beautiful wife back there, your sister in Christ. Cheers. No, that camera right there. There you go. Look at that. Look at this barrel roll of a man. Look at you, sir. God bless you. God bless you. All right? My brother in Christ. God bless you. Holy shit. God bless you, man. I want to talk about this Iranian chick who was on TV yesterday. Up next, I love this. I love when bad things happen to good people. I don't know if she's good. Okay? I don't know if she's good or not, but either one of two things happened here in Iran. She knew it was going to happen, or she just talks this fucking loud all the time on the news. If this was our local news over here, I would fucking suicide vest myself and paint the fucking walls. Play this clip.
که شنیدید صدای متجاوز به خاک وطن صدای متجاوز به صدای حق و حقیقت است آنچه که ملاحظه کردید صدایی که شنیدید فضای غبارآلود استودیو
Whoopsies. Oh, God. I mean, I thought it was a bit. I thought it was AI, Bob. I'm not going to lie. I looked high and low for that, and I was like, no, this is real.
Serious lack of show goes on mentality.
No shit. You think I would have gotten up? Not a goddamn prayer. I would have been covered in rubble, dude, and I would have kept going into this fucking camera. Nothing would have stopped me. The show goes on. Unless I'm in the hospital, for Christ's sakes. To my knowledge, she looked fine. She didn't have to go to the hospital. A few pebbles might have pounced off her beak, but that's about it. Jesus Christ, get it together, lady. Show goes on. And I noticed the producer cut to a commercial, Bob, so clearly they were still live on air. What's the issue? It's not like it's Spectrum where I've got to pay $10,000 and then call in another IT guy.
Man, I don't know if they were live on air for much longer after that. The state media building got glassed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'd still go live. I would if this place got glassed today, dude. Pop up a camera tomorrow and I go live from the fucking ashes, dude. Live from the goddamn ashes and say, you know what? The terrorists aren't going to win. The terrorists aren't going to fucking win today because once they win, it's all over. Next thing you know, you're taking off your shoes at the fucking airport for the next 25 years of your fucking life. Holy shit. Man, that flight I was on over the weekend, there was I was going to say obese. She's just fucking fat. We're talking 270, 280, and that's probably being generous, to be honest with you. She had some form of bag that she put through a fast food of like maybe a Skyline chili or something like that to eat on the flight, which I love. I love when people just bring dirty-ass chili on a plane and just open it up and they just treat it like their fucking living room. So homegirl didn't have any socks on. And look, whatever was going on down there, there's this thing that some women do. It's not a lot. I would say it's probably less than 4% of the population where they just let the toenails grow extra long, but they still paint them. I don't really know why. And they're not acrylics because I don't think they do that. Do they do that for women? Do they do acrylic toenails at all? I'm asking you. Oh, she's saying yes. She's saying yes. Okay. Maybe. Who knows? But she's there barefoot. There it is right there. Yes, that's exactly what I saw. What the fuck is this? Holy shit.
It's not sweet.
It's not sweet, one. Two, homegirl's feet did not look like that. Like, those are normal feet other than the toenails. She could clip those little stompers and be fine in 10 minutes. But this girl was just on some clompers, dude. I mean, these little fucking sacks of cement she was walking around with that she calls feet. Just barefoot in the TSA line. And that dirty-ass TSA line barefoot. Now, we had a bunch of listeners who hit us up. We posted a picture. Go to Drinkin Bros Podcast Instagram. And then pull up it was a very young listener. He was 14, so I guess maybe that's fine, although I don't let my kids listen to this show. I don't know that I ever want them listening to this show. Just keep scrolling down. It's Dan, I, and a child. There, keep going. One more row.
It's like that's Derek White. There
it is.
There's Michael Chandler.
Keep going.
He's
keep
not
going.
A kid.
Yeah. Keep scrolling, Bob. Is there something with the button that's kind of
I just don't know where it is.
preventing you there? There it is.
Right
there. Yeah. Boom. See that little child?
No, I understand. Michael Chandler was child size.
He was about the same height as this child. Yes, he was in real life. So in the photo here, you're going to see Dan Hollaway. Now, there's a lot of questions here of, Jesus Christ, dude, are you raw dogging it barefoot through the fucking TSA? Why are you wearing flip-flops? Is flip-flops acceptable on a plane? First of all, despite his appearance, he's actually a very clean man. And I've enjoyed working with him over the years because of his cleanliness, and I don't have to worry about him. Also, he's got that pass from the government, whatever the Clear Plus, TSA Plus, certified approved, your face is fucking inside China's body or whatever they have there at TSA now that you can skip all the lines for $8,000 a year. So he doesn't have to take off his shoes. So I want to clear that up with the audience. He does not have to take off his shoes. However, what's the protocol for wearing flip-flops on a plane? Keep in mind, guys, hang on. It's Southwest. It almost feels like you should on a Southwest flight.
I don't, as a flip-flop man myself, I don't.
You are. You're wearing flip-flops right now.
I don't like flip-flops on a plane. I don't like seeing exposed foot from a man.
But what if it's a nice foot?
I don't care.
Like a clean man's foot. Are you okay with that?
No, thank you.
What I don't want to see is a dirty little Indian's foot. And it's, by the way, I love Indian people. There's a bunch in my neighborhood. They're great. However, it's a different experience down there, feet-wise. You got to put a lot of lotions on, and they don't really care about keeping things high and tight over there. So you're saying no-go for flip-flops on a Southwest flight?
It feels appropriate.
That's what I say.
In a lot of ways.
Just closed toe.
I mean, no, you should go closed toe, but if you're going to see a lot of flip-flops on a flight, it's going to be Southwest.
I think you just got to be considerate of other people.
You do. So the fat lady with the chili, obviously not considerate unless she downed that bowl before she got on the plane. And I don't want to rule out that possibility because she could have. By the looks of her, she looks real fucking hangry. So who knows? Maybe she did skyline it up before she got on and didn't beef out those other passengers ripping off that lid of that chili dog. But flip-flops, I'm okay with, but it's a real case-by-case scenario here. Men and women, if you have decent feet, I'm okay with it. If not, no, I don't want to see it. The other thing I don't want to see is socks and sandals on a fucking plane, dude. When did this become a fucking thing?
That's way better.
Why?
What do you mean socks and sandals? Like socks and Birkenstocks?
No.
Just black socks, like
And, like,
black
slides.
flip-flops.
And slides,
dude,
yeah.
That's fine.
That's like my childhood basketball games.
Is it really?
We'd rock that and then put our basketball shoes on.
Yeah, and that's fine because you're playing another sport and you're like, all right, cool, I'm going to take my shoes off afterwards.
I would do it just chilling though.
But you know where that comes from, right?
Black culture, yeah.
Specifically where, Delco?
Is it Atlanta?
No, prison, dude.
Oh,
Prison. They wear socks and flip-flops in prison. And so now that is kind of translated everywhere else, and I hate it.
It's way better than open
Perfect
foot.
example. Oh, my God. You couldn't have teed this up any better. Who pulled this picture right now?
Rob.
That's me.
Okay. Kevin Durant, by the way, is the most unkept man, the richest unkept man in the world, dude. Religiously, they make fun of him for being ashy and just it doesn't take care of his feet, hair.
His
he's
beard's
bald.
always scraggly. I actually
Yes.
respect how ugly bald he's going.
Oh, it's crazy, dude. Shave your fucking head, bro. I don't understand it. Find the top of that dome. I would say this. I saw a guy on the same flight with a bozo ring. Beautiful bozo ring. One of the best I've ever seen in my entire life. And that I would prefer over this. Pop this picture up there. What the fuck is that? That looks like
it so much.
somebody threw acid on you inside of a subway train in Brooklyn. And then you were just kind of stuck like that the rest of your life. Not, hey, I'm worth $500 million. I mean, look at that shit heap on top of his head. My God, dude. That looked like the rough at the U.S. Open this weekend. And there's just chunks of it missing. Holy shit. Take a mulligan, friends. My God. And here's the thing. He's, 7 feet tall? Shave it. Nobody's going to see the top of your head, really, unless you sit down and do shit like this. So shave your fucking head. Now, the guy with the bozo ring on the flight, this guy, older gentleman, and not only was he proud of it, he didn't bother with any form of comb over or anything else. Remember that guy, the fat guy from The Office, Bob? Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin.
Pull up Kevin real quick. So Kevin kind of still had some comb over left in his shit, whereas Kevin, yeah, right there. Whereas Kevin never shaved this. Like he left that and he was kind of with it for the whole show with that. Now leave this picture up. Homeboy was clean bald all the way around with the full bozo ring, right? Dyed it black because he was late 50s, early 60s there, and let it grow out. Like, kind of let it grow along, like Crosby from Crosby, Stills, and Nash or something like that. And I respected the fuck out of it. I almost wanted to tap him on the shoulder and commend him for doing this in the world of like, you know what? Congratulations, dude. You're the hero that we need today, but I didn't know if it would be offensive or not, so I didn't do it. But anybody who's willing to say, you know what? Fuck you, dude. I get a bozo ring. What's up? I'm going to grow it out, and then I'm going to keep dyeing this shit, dude, to look just maybe 6 months younger. Just maybe 6 months younger. God bless that guy, wherever he is, man. But, yeah, this is like Tom Thibodeau, the coach of the Knicks right here. Get rid of this. What are we doing with that little fucking patch up there? I don't understand it. Just shave that off, dude, and move on with your life. Also, how old is this man?
Tibbs? He's in his 60s, I think.
No shit. So you got to dye everything at that point. I mean, you've got to dye the comb over for Christ's
Yeah,
sakes.
he's pushing 70.
70. 70 years old, and you're dyeing the comb over part? God damn. Do you know how much that ink stains your fucking head doing that on a repeated basis like that? Jesus Christ. And he's dyeing the beard like Eminem? What are we doing, dude?
What if it gets him bitches? You don't know.
At 70? Is he married?
Man, it feels like he's not, but I don't know. It super feels like he's not.
It does. It feels like he still drives a Camry. You know, even though he's probably worth, what, $70, $80 million himself? Yeah.
Thibodeau has never been married.
Really?
I did not know that about him at all. And the first thing I thought was, there's no way. I didn't even look at his hands to see if there's a ring.
Married to the game.
No, he's married to the game, dude.
Much like, I think Chip Kelly is the same way, too.
Of what?
I think he was married and then they like quietly got divorced and then he's been single for like 40 years.
It makes sense, dude, because all he cares about is the game, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. The Belichick thing is what's fucking weird here. You know what else is weird? Is remember that new Jack Reacher series we were talking about on Drinkin Bros the other day?
With Alan Richtman.
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah. So if you've read the books, this guy actually looks like the guy in the books, and it's not Tom Cruise. Because in the books, he's a fucking giant, hefty man. So this all tracks, right? And it's fine. They got picked up. And then he came out against Trump and everything else, and people were calling him bitch boy. That's not my Reacher. Some people were calling him Reacher Round.
Say it to his face.
Yeah. Say it to his fucking face, okay?
Like, truly. This
Yeah.
is one man that you are an absolute bitch if you talk shit to him on the internet.
Yep.
You need to walk up to him and say whatever you're going to say.
Yeah, you sure do. You sure do, right?
I don't like his gym takes, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, he's on steroids. He's on all the fucking gas. Let's face it.
I think he said he's not, though.
Yeah.
It's very much a lie.
Neither is Liver King, okay? Clean as a pig's dick. That guy. But Reach Around here, came out against Trump and all that other shit. And, oh, man, whatever. And it's like, yeah, I'm sure Amazon was thrilled with that. But because of his undying support to President Biden, who I thought was dead, by the way. Turns out he's still alive. I checked. Because he showed up on the set of Jack Reacher. Bob, can you pull up that photo here of Joe Biden going to the set of the Amazon series Jack Reacher?
Not just Joe.
Yep. Who's in that photo, Bob? Our boy, Hunter, dude.
What a crossover. Reacher X Hunter.
Oh, fuck you. Doesn't this feel like that's the new buddy cop movie right there? Is just Reacher, Hunter. And the two of them, dude, one of them's just, fighting his addiction every goddamn day. He's like the Mel Gibson character. And then Reach Around is kind of like, man, you got to stay clean on the force. And we can't fucking lose you. The streets need you. And it's like, oh man, that fucking crack is too much. That fucking crack is too much. Get a hold of yourself. He's pulling him out of the evidence locker as he's trying to get drugs. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? I love you. I love you too. Let's go bust some criminals. There's a fucking Asian bike gang out there that's running these streets. Let's go bust some criminals together, man. Fuck. That's the show I want to see and seen. Okay? Seen. That's the show I want to see now. And now that I've seen this photo today, I can't unsee it. And I want this to become a reality. So give me one of two things. Reach Around. Give me the fucking spin-off series that the world deserves. Reacher. Hunter. Or is it Hunter and Reacher? I think Hunter and Reacher sounds better.
Honestly, I think a Hunter and Thad Castle spinoff would be much better.
Nope.
They're cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, you can't do the same guy. Like, you got to do polar opposites because there's got to be tension.
Unless Thad Castle is horrified by how hard Hunter goes.
I think that's what you do. Yeah.
But I like Hunter Reacher or Reacher Hunter, whatever, or kind of make it like a fun flirty scene where he shows up and ODs on set. Just kind of poke some fun at yourself. I think that would go a long way, Hunter. And I'm not bagging on you. I want to party with you, actually. I just want to see if I'm up to your level. Because that's for me.
You're not.
The answer's no.
Guys, we don't know. We don't know.
That's how you end up back in the coma.
This feels like an even bigger stretch than you challenging Pat McAfee to a punt off.
Hey. Daddy was out dropping 40-yarders the other day, so I don't want to hear it. Jay, did you hear about McAfee, by the way? No. Oh, you're going to love this one, Bob. I think I screenshotted it and texted it to you. If I didn't, I will here. Fuck. Type in Pat McAfee. They inserted footage of him like throwing a baseball bat or something like that. Like he fucked something up. Man, There was something here that they inserted into one of those things where I know what it is. Type in Pat McAfee wants to start his own game day. That was the name of the article, and I want to say it was The Athletic. I think pop that up. Okay, that's it. Read this aloud, Bob. This is fun.
Okay. During a game day stop in Norman, Oklahoma last fall, McAfee grew upset about being shown swinging and missing during a segment in which he faced a University of Oklahoma softball pitcher. McAfee, according to sources, demanded to know the name of the game day staff member who put it on the air, but he was denied the information. What a bitch.
Hey. And I'll say the same thing that McAfee said to me. Is like, dude, take the W, or to his buddy, take the W there, and I will.
Yeah, by the way, do you remember I think it was the 2001 Major League Baseball All-Star game, Jenny Finch came out and was pitching to everybody, Barry Bonds included, and she lit his ass up?
Yeah, because it's
not embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing.
The sport you play.
It's 100 miles. Like, those women can chuck it like 108 miles an hour, and it's also shorter.
It's like
the mound
40
is shorter.
feet,
Yes. It's hard as shit. I don't even know how some of those chicks do it there. But after reading this, Bob, no. I'm good to go in that.
That's real soft.
Who?
McAfee.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible.
That's real fucking soft.
Like, what do you care? What do you give a shit about that? Now, the problem is, Bob, at this age, because I was at a football camp over the weekend, tools are still there. Tools work. I feel good in the moment. And I'm going to put a hard ... there. And then the next day happens. I woke up the next day, and I felt like there was a line from the top of my head down to the back of my heel of shooting pain that I was like, holy fucking Christ, I wish I never would have done that. That's the difference right now. I've given him one. I think that there's a shot at the other two. You never know. You never know what's going to happen out there. And once I read this, I was like, well, fuck. I don't know if he could start his own game day or not. I actually like Pat McAfee. So, for real. I think he's great on game day. I like his show. I enjoy all of his shits. I just heard that behind the scenes. What did Dave Portnoy say about him? That he was an interesting guy and complex. Yeah. He was a complex guy. Do we have a shot of it? I'm looking for it. Without the music there so we don't get dinged on YouTube?
Yeah.
All right. Because I would love to see this, but I actually like Pat, and I think he's injected a shot of life into ESPN. I don't really like anybody else over there, to be honest with you. So I'm not shitting on Pat McAfee. I enjoy all of his stuff, and I think if ESPN lost him, they'd be fucked. Genuinely, I really believe that. After everything that happened with LeBron and Stephen A. Smith and all those guys, like I don't know who you turn to next, but I would love to see him swing and miss at this game. This is is this it? Oh, he's got a terrible swing. Oh, he's never swung a baseball bat.
Let's see if he...
That's Sage Steele.
Yeah, the whole crew did it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Right,
this might be Pat here.
What's that? Oh, God. He's never swung a baseball bat in his life. That's not bad.
Oh, he's taking BP, though, I think.
All right.
Yeah, that's BP. Let me try to find...
Actually, that last one's not bad. What did they show? The one of him missing, and then they should have showed the homer, I guess?
Yeah.
Is what he's bitching about?
I guess, man. I don't know.
All right. Makes sense. If you had two takes like that, let's say that was the only two takes right there, I'd have been a little salty, too, if you showed the one of me missing versus the next one, which was a home run. So, I'll actually side with McAfee on that. Court has overruled my initial decision here. I don't think he's soft. Like, that's fucked up. If you have two takes, use the other one where you're jacking out a home run. I don't really get it. You got to pump up your heroes, guys, over at ESPN. Anywhere in this world, you got to pump up your heroes. We don't tear them down, okay? We don't tear these guys down. Otherwise, we're not going to have any good shit, and I actually like him a lot. So I side with McAfee on that one. No need to show it. I would have asked who the fuck that was, too. Who is that? Fire that fucking person, dude. You got two takes of me? You're going to show me missing versus drilling a bomb to left field out of the stadium? Yeah, dude. Fucking A. I want to talk about Justin Bieber next. He is on a death watch. I give him less than 2 years now. I know I said 5 or 6 a couple weeks ago. I'm down to 2 here. Let's play that footage right there. What the fuck is he doing now? What is this?
It's fucking weird. All right, here's Bieber.
Yeah,
this is from June 15th.
Yep.
I got it.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it? You're not getting it.
Stand on business.
What? What the fuck is happening? I mean, this kid's having a meltdown in real time here.
Here's the full video.
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
All right.
Let's see the full thing.
I'm a dad. I'm a husband. You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it? I don't give a f if you're on the sidewalk. I'm a human being. You're standing around my car. At the beach. You know what I'm saying? You don't think I'm a real fucking guy, do you? You're gonna take this video out of context. You're gonna say I'm mad. I don't know who the f paying you to provoke me, but I'm not the fucking one. Okay? Stop provoking me. I'm a real dad, a real husband, a real man. So don't fucking do this to me. Okay?
Alright, cool.
I'm not to be with. I don't know who's paying you to with me or provoke me, but I'm not the one. I don't care that you're on the sidewalk. I don't care what kind of dirty work, what kind of nasty you're getting paid in the background to provoke me, bro, but I'm not the fucking one. I'm really not the one. I don't care that you're on the sidewalk, bro. Clearly you're here for an alternate agenda. Why would you want to be here to provoke me like this? This isn't love.
You're not provoking, Joe.
This isn't love, bro. This is weird, bro. Y'all are on some real weird shit. Literally.
All right, have a good night, Jason.
Okay, then go then have a good night somewhere else, man, for real.
All right,
Because
cool.
I'm not going to stand around here and let this happen. No sir. No way. No how.
All right, cool.
This is the beach.
You guys
People
gotta make
get to
room,
be
too.
at the beach. They do. They do. They get to be at the beach.
Yeah, they get to be at the beach, too. They get to be at the beach. Look, Justin, I'm sorry. That's what being famous is, okay? And let's not go out in Malibu. Every fucking paparazzi's out there. You know exactly what you're getting into every single fucking night. Just DoorDash some shit, bro. Or go through the back door at Mastro's, and maybe it burned down in the fires. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. But, man, this guy's got, I would say 2 years left. What's your over-under for Bieber? Death Watch.
Bieb's making it to 75.
You're kidding.
He's fine.
Come on, dude.
Dude, his lady just made $1 billion.
That probably saved his life.
As long as the marriage lasts, he lasts.
Okay. All right.
That's
if you're willing to stick by that, that's fine.
That's my guess. So this is the quote he had the other day from social media, which is an extension of this, I think.
Yeah.
People keep telling me to heal.
Uh-huh.
Don't you think if I could have fixed myself, I would have already? I know I'm broken. I know I have anger issues. I tried to do the work my whole life to be like people who told me I needed to be fixed like them, and it just keeps making me more tired and more angry.
He also has been followed around by people for, 15 years at this point.
There's an easy solution for it.
Just gets so annoying.
But there's an easy solution for it. Just move the fuck out of LA. Like, that's it. And then you're good. LA and New York. New York's got paparazzi the same as
But then you become a big fish in a small pond, and I feel like they cover you more.
Not really, man. I mean, just go to just do like Danny McBride, you know? Just go to some fucking island off the coast of South Carolina or something like that. Like, go to the Outer Banks in North Carolina. It's beautiful there. You want beaches and all that other fun shits. Like, Outer Banks is great. There's a ton of other places that exist outside of Los Angeles and New York. Go to Hawaii. I mean, shit, Britney Spears is in Hawaii every goddamn day. And all we do is see her dancing with knives and shit. And somehow that feels more safer than this fucking guy hanging out in L.A.
Well, she posts that herself.
I understand that. But nobody's coming around and, banging on the walls or taking pictures of her out in the streets because she doesn't fucking go out. Like, that's kind of it. Just move somewhere where the paparazzi aren't. I don't understand why that's so goddamn hard for Justin Bieber here, man. But over under, if my bookie was doing this, a death watch, promo code Drinkin Bros, doubles your first deposit all the way up to $1,000. I would say 2 years. 2 years for Justin Bieber, and then he kicks it there. What's his age right now?
31.
30. Oh, yeah, 33. He'll die the same year as Jesus. He'll die the same year as Jesus. That's my guess.
Coming, yes.
No. I think he's not long for this world here. What do you think it was that broke him, though? Being a child star or Diddy? Yeah, was it Diddy or just being a child star?
Look, Diddy is one piece of a rich mosaic of nightmares.
Yeah.
In Justin Bieber's life.
Yeah. Yep. But all these people who bitch about the paparazzi, it's super simple, man. and you know where they are, and just leave that city. You're all good. Just leave it. Maybe his church is there, though. Is that where the fun church he goes to with the guy with the beanie and all that stuff?
It is in L.A., yeah.
His brother in Christ is there. So maybe that's it, and I apologize for it if he just doesn't want to leave his brother in Christ, then I understand that.
Or
kind of like me and Kim earlier here from Spectrum, who thanked me for being a brother in Christ, Bob.
Maybe Haley wants to stay, and he's, like, stuck.
Well, all her family lives out there.
He's also still just posting lots of weird shit.
Is that her purse? That's probably
in a bong,
$8,000 in a bong with his face on it. Is that his? Does he have his own face on his own bong?
I don't know if that's his face or not. Hard to say.
Come on, man. God, if you have your own face on your own bong, you've really made it in this life. I'm a loser. I don't have my face on one single bong. Jesus Christ, man. What am I doing with my life? You ever sit here live on air and just say, what the fuck am I doing with my life, dude? I don't even have my face on a bong yet. Fuck, man. I've done nothing. I've done nothing with my life. Justin Bieber's got his face on a fucking bong. Son of a bitch, dude. Maybe I'm learning a lot about me. Maybe my over-under's 2 years now after seeing this shit. I mean, look at these weird-ass photos that he's posting, dude. What the fuck is this?
It's quite the carousel.
What is this, dude? Jesus Christ. And look at, what's the sleepy one? Where he's just too tired? He's having some brekkie there. Why would you post that?
He's just high.
Go back.
High,
Look at that.
High.
So, why post that right there?
Because he's high.
He's got a Michael fucking Bay lens flare there coming off of his. I don't get it.
He's got nothing to do. He's literally unemployed.
Well, that's by choice.
Yeah, I know. He's got nothing to do all day.
He can go back into the John Wilkes booth and record some shit tomorrow if he wants to.
I know. I don't know why he does. Actually, at this point, don't even do that. Don't even do that. I was thinking about this last night, actually, because I caught that quote. And I was like, why? Like, all right, let's say he's an artist and he wants to keep making art or whatever. Your family is a billionaire now, right? You are part of a billionaire family.
Yep.
So just make shit for free
and
put it on YouTube or wherever. You literally don't have to go through he wouldn't even have to go through anyone anyway.
Nope.
But now he super doesn't. So he can do whatever he wants.
I know. And that's the dream. And like I've talked with Jesse about this all the time of like, what do you do for the last part of your life? And with the cool shit with AI, that's what I want to do is hopefully be retired and make a bunch of cool shit on AI that's just super fucking weird and start feeding in scripts and pumping out weird movies for free. If they make some shekels on the end on YouTube or whatever, great. If not, I don't fucking care. And that would be a fun life, I think. But then you have this post right here. This was a post that he made?
Yeah, another one.
Yeah. Yep. Just getting in the book. And you can put one in your house. And that's the other thing. He's rich enough to put all the fun stuff in there and kind of produce it himself. So I don't get it, man.
Love this. Throwing it back to the shutter shades.
Oh, well, that's a fine photo right there. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. Where is the romance? Oh, God, dude. This guy is fucking lost.
Doing some hibachi.
He's got a fucking hibachi grill in the back of his house? Shit.
He's a billionaire.
God damn it, I'm a loser. I am a fucking loser, dude. Shit, is that a big screen too behind it? What is that?
Big screen, and if you'll see in the far background, chipping putting green here.
Oh, beautiful, dude. Look at that. I have none of that in my backyard. What a fucking... He's got a Benny Haha in the back of his fucking yard, dude. Shit, that's my dream. That's my fucking dream. You know who else had that was Tyrese Gibson. Remember that when we showed his house being sold for sale?
Legit.
He had a full Benny Hanna's in the back of his house, and I was just like, oh, my God. Oh, bravo, sir. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Tyrese. What's that? What do we got going on there?
Socks and slides.
Jesus Christ, man. Cancel him. Cancel this fuck. Get him off my screen. I don't want to see it. Last but not least here today, kids. Elon Musk has been accused of drug use in the White House over and over and over again. He decided to take his dick into his own hands and tell everybody that this was not true. And he got into a literal pissing contest where he just fucking pissed in a cup and dropped his urinary drug test receipt on his own Twitter feed this morning, actually, showing that he's negative for everything from cocaine and meth to ketamine and weed. A casual lol like was kind of his mic drop moment, I guess, for this. Now, the drug test hasn't been independently verified. That one should say that here, but look, let's just say someone in this office had to take a piss test for somebody, from time to time. It happens, okay? But good for Elon here. Is he showing the address of his doctor's office?
Yeah, that's not sweet, probably.
Or does it help that business? I don't know.
I don't know, but it's here.
Is it really?
Yeah, he lives in Austin.
What's the name of it?
It's really Fastest Labs of South Austin, I think.
Fastest Labs of South Austin?
Yeah, Fastest Labs.
That seems a little made up, doesn't it?
That
seems like the fucking 12th Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah.
Fastest Labs in Austin. Oh, piss in the cover to steal your car. What is there any drugs on there at all? Popping up for anything?
Negative for all the illegal ones. I guess he is normal for, I don't know, creatine or something like that. I don't know.
Does he take creatine at that age? That seems a little much, right? Are you popping creatine in your 50s?
Yeah, everybody should take creatine.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Just a scoop.
But I feel like
a scoop of creatine a day, huh?
I feel like most of these
keeps the doctor away.
How quickly do a lot of these leave your system? Coke is out pretty quick, right?
Coke is out in 72 hours. Weed can last.
Weed is a long one.
Sometimes up to 30 days.
Yeah.
Xanax is usually
like Oxy.
A week for Oxys, Viking and all that other shit.
All right.
So, yeah, all right, he might be all right. But cocaine leaves that body pretty quickly. So if he was doing blow up there, yeah, I mean, he could have just took 3 days off.
What about ketamine? That's the one everyone accuses him of, right?
Yeah.
Ketamine
is. Have you guys taken it?
No.
I don't know how you could work on it. So I don't believe it. To be honest,
does he work on it or does he do it in downtime
recreationally
to open his mind?
Maybe. And look, a lot of people do that too. And I don't really see the harm in that because you can't work on it. So it's not like the people who are out there saying, "Oh, he's high on ketamine and he's fucking working in the White House." It's impossible to work on ketamine. I mean, shit. Remember that cat video we showed you with homeboy smoking salvia, and then the cat jumps on the car? If you get into a super sweet K-hole, it's going to be a lot like that, where you just kind of black out and roll over, and you're not getting any work done. Now, when he goes home, yeah, dude, he has some fucking threesomes. And maybe he pops in some K, and then they watch the original Matrix on Laserdisc. I don't know. That sounds like a fun goddamn time to me.
I wish I could.
But I'm not going to judge him for it.
One of my funniest viral videos I've seen recently. I don't know where it is. I'm not going to be able to find it. It was just a reel.
Okay.
Was just these guys came back to their hotel room in Mexico, and they found a cleaner or something in a fucking insane K-hole because he saw it and thought it was Coke.
Really?
Pulp Fiction style, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chopped up a line thinking it was Coke and it was something else. So they just found him in just a monster cake because he just was going to steal a little bit of their Coke.
That's great.
Do a work bump.
God.
But wasn't Coke.
Nothing wrong with a work bump, is there? And if you're working in a hotel just cleaning room to room and you see a spare line on the table, I think you should expect that somebody would come in and do that. That's on you at that point. There's nothing you can do about that. Sorry, you left out a fucking line for somebody, and they're gonna take a work bump and get back to work. Now, if it's ketamine, you're gonna K-hole right on the fucking bed, and somebody's gonna come in and freak you the fuck out. I would not want to be that dude in the K-hole when the couple showed back up at the hotel at Sandals Resorts or wherever the fuck they were, all inclusive. You know, Cammie comes back in after 5 Mai Tais on the beach, and then some Mexican is fucking K-holed on her queen size bed, shaking. Watching fucking Discovery Channel. God damn it, dude. That would be a fucking nightmare. But yeah, if it's just a line of Coke, that's on you. I mean, go ahead and do a work pump. But I don't know how you can tell anymore between, K or meth or Coke. So it's a risk. I think one worth taking, though. Sorry what happened to Homeboy.
Take a swing.
Yeah.
He was fine.
Look, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And Lee Harvey Oswald said that. All right? We appreciate you tuning in. Kids, go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. And on Spotify, you can actually watch the goddamn thing. You can watch the whole fucking video over there. Whole network is signed with Spotify, so you can watch this video on Spotify here very, very quickly. And it's awesome, dude. And if you're out there for the weekend, go to omahasteaks.com. Promo code Grilling Ross for $45 off in addition to the 50% you get off. Take this deal, dude. It's hard out there in these streets. Daddy cares about you. If you're looking at me right now down the barrel, you can hear the sound of my voice somewhere. Just know this. You're my brother in Christ, and I appreciate you being my brother in Christ, just like Kim said from Spectrum today. Do we have fiber internet? No. No, we don't today. But I found a new sister in Christ. And I wouldn't have found that if I wouldn't have made that phone call earlier today. And so that kind of makes me feel better. Now, obviously, I'm going to call, the real Spectrum here and rage after the show is over until I'm blue in the face, possibly piss and shit my pants out of that much anger where I'm just shaking and violently holding on for dear life. But I'm not going to do it to Kim. She's a quadruple grandmother, she said, live on air. I don't do that. I'm not one of those people. Now, I am the person that will yell at somebody younger, under the age of 50, yes. Yes, I'm going to yell at you all goddamn day long. But her, no. Love you, Kim. My sister in Christ, and I'm your brother in Christ, okay? We learned a lot today. Jesse will be back on Thursday. Appreciate you tuning in. Drinkin' Bros is up next on Patreon. Join us there. Even though she's not here, I'll say goodbye for Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables. I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone. Good afternoon.